Okay, football nicknames. Today I want to talk about the football nicknames that I find to be very, very interesting in the Zimbabwean football terrain. As we all know, in Zimbabwe, football players are given nicknames. Some of them are given by the fans, some of them are given by the commentators. And there are some very interesting nicknames which capture what the player is all about. I've just decided to pick on 10 which I find to be very interesting, and I'll try to give a brief explanation of how that nickname came about. Obviously, my first port of call will be on George Shire. He was nicknamed Mastermind. He is a man who won the coveted Soccer Star of the Year award 5 times in a row, 5 times in 10 years, and that was an amazing achievement. And for that, he was nicknamed Mastermind. Mastermind obviously denotes his ability to think and to come up with solutions to every situation on the pitch. So the fans called him Mastermind. After George Shire, I'll talk about Kulumo Dong. This player played for Chapungu FC, and he had a very interesting nickname, Daidzaiwamo, which can literally be translated as call others. This was because of his dribbling skills. He would, one defender would not handle him. So the appeal was that others should be called to help to get the ball from him. He was an amazing dribbler. The third one which I want to talk about is Edward Katsweri. He was nicknamed Twinkle Toes. And I think from that you can actually see that he was a man who had so much skill on the ball that it was difficult to get it from him. So hence the nickname Twinkle Toes. He gave defenders a torrid time. There's other interesting nicknames like Japhet Shortcut Mparutsa. Shortcut, he was a goalkeeper, and by stature he was very short, but he had amazing ball handling skills. He was one of the best goalkeepers ever produced in Zimbabwe, and for that the fans came up with the nickname Shortcut. So that's an interest that explains his nickname Shortcut, because he was short in stature. Then there was Moses Chunga. The fans called him Rezaman. This stemmed from an advert which was done on TV and radio, which talked about a man called Rezaman. It was a shaving advertisement, and this Rezaman guy would solve any situation. He would handle any situation. And the fans, when they saw Moses Chunga with his ball skills, they were so excited, they ended up giving him the nickname Rezaman, because he could deal with any situation on the pitch. He was simply amazing. Some nicknames highlight the character of the player. I have in mind a player like Gift Mpario. He was nicknamed Muduso. Muduso is slang for money in Zimbabwe. So when you say Muduso, you are talking about money. And the only reason that he was given this nickname Muduso was because he always thought about the money first. Whenever he was playing football, his mind was on the money, and he would play to win so that he would be paid. So fans, knowing his love for money, gave him the nickname Muduso. It was interesting. The next one, which I think is number 8 on the list, is Joel Shambo. They nicknamed him Headmaster or Mwalimu. Headmaster simply meant that he was on top of this game. He was like the school leader in a team. So in the team, he was like the leader. He was the headmaster. And Mwalimu is Swahili for teacher. So it also highlights his abilities, his leadership abilities, his abilities on the ball, and his leadership qualities. We also have number 9 on my list will be Mercedes Banda, nicknamed Rambo. I think this is, for all those who have watched the Rambo films, they can immediately know why he was called Rambo. He had so much fighting spirit, and he never gave up. At one stage, he was considered to be one of the best defenders, one of the best right backs in Africa. And for that, he was given the nickname Rambo by his fans. It was amazing. Number 10 for me will be Peter Ndlovu, nicknamed Sunku Sonke, which is a Ndebele term for everyday wonder. Indeed, Peter was an everyday wonder. He delivered every day. He produced his form every day. So the nickname from the Ndebele language, Sunku Sonke, simply meaning everyday wonder. I'll give you 2 bonus ones just to wrap up everything. Just because of time, I'll just have to wrap up. I'll give you one, Never Chiku. He was nicknamed Masquera Say. Masquera Say, this is a long story. But to cut it short, there was a lion which used to roam around the area in Kariba. It used to devour goats, sheep, cattle even, and even attacked people. And it was a terror in that area. So when Never Chiku came to the scene, he used to score goals, especially in the last minute, and in big matches too. So people just thought about the lion, and they thought about Never Chiku, his ability to terrorize defenders. So they came up with the nickname Masquera Say. So every time he scored, every time he celebrated, fans would simply say Masquera Say, which is like, how has been your day, something like that. And the other one is 00. George Chirambarara was nicknamed 00. It is an interesting, the origin of this one is quite interesting. It's also slang for nothing much is happening. But I think the reason why he was given the nickname 00 is because he believed that when the match is on, it is still 0-0. There's no winner. So as long as the match is on, it's 0-0. So let's keep fighting. Even if we are losing, it's still 0-0. Let's keep fighting until we win. So that captured his mentality, his never die mentality. There are so many nicknames. I'll continue to highlight them, but for purposes of time, we'll start with these 10 and the 2 bonus ones which I have given. I hope you enjoyed this clip, and I'll continue to post some more clips on Zimbabwean football and Zimbabwean football history and the current status of our game. This is my little contribution. I thank you.